V, why don't you tell me everything about this job?
A powerful demon is about to resurrect, and we need your help, Dante.
What is up, guys? With the new V trailer coming out, we're getting some new information released. We have the director Hideki Itsuno doing an interview with Famitsu magazine, releasing some pretty good particular V info. They discussed the way his combat, what they were thinking about whenever they were creating this character, but I'm just going to point out a few things that I thought were very interesting that kind of add a little bit of that background stuff to V. So right here the magazine asks, when V summons Nightmare, we notice his hair becomes white. Itsuno says, as V does not have a lot of demonic power, the demon beasts possess V's tattoos and hair. When a beast is summoned, the corresponding tattoo, etc. disappears. Originally, this is what I find the most interesting, originally V's hair is white and he does not have tattoos. Okay, so his weapons, Shadow and Griffin and Nightmare, obviously, they possess his hair and tattoos. So his hair and tattoos acts somewhat what I would think as a sheath for these type of weapons or these demon beasts that are his familiars. And we clearly see his tattoos change during the trailer and multiple shots of him in what is to be his original form, white hair and no tattoos. Now, this information right here kind of throws me for an even bigger loop. When it comes to V and his identity, I kind of ride on the two theories that V is either an extension of Virgil's power in some way, or that V is some sort of Mundus creation due to his choice of weapons being that Shadow. Griffin and Nightmare are old school enemies from Devil May Cry 1, being Mundus's minions and all that jazz. But there's a third theory going around that suggests that V could be Dante's son, maybe from Lady. I didn't really care or take too much notice in that theory, but seeing this new information from Itsuno stating that his original look is with white hair, it does make me wonder if V does have some of that Sparta blood in him. Although to counter this, it is stated on the official website that V is a man, and in the Famitsu interview, Itsuno mentions V's power twice in two different contexts, one stating he does not have a lot of demonic power, another saying that V doesn't possess demonic power. This could possibly be a translation error, or it can mean he doesn't possess demonic power in his own blood, but maybe possess it as an item of some sort. It's hard to tell with V possessing different abilities that branch from different characters. And story-wise, I'm honestly intrigued with this character's mystery and what impact he'll have on the series itself. I really hope they don't kill him off at the end, and I hope he ends up being some pivotal character continuing the Devil May Cry series into its next generation, being that other slice to Nero's pie as Virgil is to Dante, leading into a new saga. The interview goes on giving little pieces of lore saying that Griffin is the only one who can speak the human language, being the interpreter for the other familiars. So I wonder if V is dealing with voices in his head constantly, or is he even in control of these familiars? Gameplay wise, they discuss V's book saying, the book fills up your devil trigger and the closer you are to enemies when reading it, the faster the gauge will fill. And about V's core combat, it explains how if the familiars get damaged too much, they revert to a core state, and it will be unable to attack for a certain period of time, and the closer V is to the core of the downed beast, the quicker it will revive, adding a bit more complexity to V's style. It mentions how Shadow and Griffin can be upgraded to do different moves, and also adding that V is an easy to use character. Perhaps a good way to introduce new players to the series that can't quite pull off mad combos with Dante. With V's unique playstyle, I think he will add a welcomed variety of gameplay. I can see a lot of newcomers liking him, preferring the stand back approach, especially if V is easy to use as Itsuno states. But between the Beast Revive mechanic, defending V, and attacking for him, I could potentially see where the fun ensues, especially on the higher difficulties. I also think V's playstyle will be a perfect fit for the cameo system, implementing co-op combat with V sitting in the back reading from his book while Dante is jamming on the enemies, only to be finished off with Nightmare's right hook! But I digress. The combo recipe is going to be triple S status. They say the cameo system is to motivate other players. Itsuno gives off a quick comparison to jogging, which makes complete sense. If you see other players doing good, you'll also want to do good yourself. Maybe seeing a combo from another player, expanding your own in the process. and there will be no wait time as the player data will be replaced if no one was there in real time. And in addition to the cameo system, when speaking about the Bloody Palace, one of the producers hints that what I believe will be a full-blown multiplayer for the Bloody Palace, which comes out a month after the game's release. I don't know if it'll be full-blown 3-player action on Bloody Palace or only 2 hunters on the deck at one time. Either way, I'm excited about co-op in Devil May Cry 5. And with that being said, I'm going to end the video right there. And just to close it off, I honestly thought V was going to be a little bitch character, but the more info they release about him, the more I like him and the more I want to play as him. But I'm going to go and leave the original translation of the interview in the description below if you want to go and check that out word for word. But on that note, guys, I am out of here. Peace.